You survived the arena, so the Empire has a new use for you. This time, they hand you a shield and they march you to the edge of the world. And here's the truth no recruiter tells you. In the Roman army, the thing most likely to kill you isn't a barbarian's blade. It's the cough in the next tent. It's the cold. You are a legionary now, and winter has only just begun. You wake in the dark to the sound of a horn. The floor of your barracks is frozen. Outside, the frontier, a river, a wall, and beyond it, a forest full of people who want you dead. You signed for 25 years. 25. Most men don't live to collect the pension, but you're here, so let's see how you'd last the first winter. Here's the first thing you learn. The army owns you completely. You don't march light. You carry your armor, your shield, your sword, tools, stakes, and rations. 60 pounds on your back every mile. They call you Marius's mules because you carry your own world, and you march over 20 miles a day in snow, and then, before you sleep, you dig. Every single night, the Legion builds a fortified camp from nothing. Ditch, rampart, palisade. You are exhausted. It doesn't matter. A camp without walls is a camp of dead men. The second lesson is discipline, and Roman discipline is a kind of terror. Fall asleep on watch and your own comrades beat you to death. Let a unit break in battle, and the army may choose decimation. The men draw lots, and 1 in every 10 is executed by the other 9. They're friends, with clubs. The message is simple. The enemy in front of you is dangerous. Rome, behind you, is worse. And they pay you for this, technically. But from that pay, they deduct your food, your boots, your bedding, and a fee for your own burial fund. You are, in a very real way, renting the privilege of possibly dying for the Empire. Now, a real day. You wake, you eat coarse bread, boiled grain, and posca, a sour-watered vinegar wine that keeps the water safe to drink. You drill until the movements are automatic. Form the line, lock the shields, the testudo, the tortoise, a roof of shields over your heads while arrows rain down. You march. You dig. You stand watch in a cold so deep your fingers stop working, staring at a black tree line, listening. And the enemy you actually fight most days isn't the barbarian. It's dysentery, sweeping through camp from the latrines. It's fever. It's frostbite taking your toes in the night. More legionaries died in the mud and the sickbed than ever died gloriously in a battle line. Then, one night, it comes. A shape on the frozen river. Then, 100 shapes. The horn screams. You grab your shield half asleep and take your place in the line, shoulder to shoulder with men whose names you finally learned. The training takes over. The shield's lock. The short sword works in tight, brutal thrusts, not wide, heroic swings. It's over, faster than you can be afraid. And in the gray morning, you're still breathing. Not because you were brave, because the man beside you held the line, and you held it for him. That's the only secret the Legion ever really taught you. So, was it worth it? If you survive the full 25 years, and that is a very large if, you walk away a Roman citizen with land or a lump of coin, and a name that means something. A handful of men rose from the ranks to command. But for every veteran who retired to a farm in the sun, the frontier kept dozens, frozen or fevered, or buried under a rampart they dug themselves, in a country whose name they never learned. You were born in the wrong century. But at least here, you could see your enemy coming across the river. Next time, your enemy is invisible. It rides in on the fleas and the rats, and within a few years it will kill half of everyone you know. You'll be a doctor in the year 1347, and there will be nothing you can do. Follow, and find out how you die then too.